Along the rugged coast of Northern California, ancient groves of some of the world's tallest trees grow. This is Redwood National Park, and while these trees may look like the giant sequoias of the high Sierras, they're a different species altogether. Coast redwoods are taller and narrower and can be found at sea level. Giant sequoias are only found above 5,000-foot elevation. Although it's hard to imagine, these trees once came close to extinction.
Originally, this area of southern Oregon, northern California had about 2 million acres of old-growth redwood trees. In the 1800s, when the loggers first started cutting down these trees, it was a multi-day job just to cut down a single redwood tree. But throughout the 1800s, technology kind of developed and enabled the logging operations to happen at a much faster rate. By the early 1900s, people were looking around at what used to be these majestic old-growth redwood forests and realizing that something needed to be done to make sure that there were remaining redwoods. And it wasn't until about 1968 that the national park was formed to protect some of the tallest trees that had been discovered to date.
Redwood National and State Parks also protect miles of rugged coastline. The Coastal Drive is a 9-mile loop that brings you to the edge of high coastal bluffs overlooking the vast Pacific Ocean and the crashing waves below.
The fact that there are some trails where you can hike through an old-growth redwood forest and you really feel the history of what these 2,000-year-old trees represent, but then as you hike along, you can hike down to the ocean. That diversity, that juxtaposition between those two different types of ecosystems, to me is really fascinating and fun to explore.